Even though San Francisco's offseason just begun, it's already jam-packed full of action. First, they pick up Robert Saleh as their defensive coordinator, pick up Brant Boyer as their special teams coach, hire Gus Bradley as a potential replacement for Robert Saleh going forward, and now, according to Ian Rappaport, they're looking to trade Deebo Samuel. He had the following to say about a potential Deebo Samuel trade. While it's not a certainty that Samuel is done in San Francisco, it is enough of a possibility that both sides appear to be at peace with moving on if it goes that way. This is interesting to me because San Francisco has been linked to a couple of superstars this offseason, including Myles Garrett, who has recently requested a trade. I think San Francisco could potentially flip Deebo Samuel and maybe a pick for Myles Garrett in return. And if San Francisco does do that, even though they lose Deebo Samuel, one of the better weapons they have on the offensive side of the ball, they absolutely transform their defensive unit into one of the scariest defenses across the entire NFL and maybe across the history of the NFL. You have Myles Garrett on one side, Nick Bosa on the other, and potentially in the back half, Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner. Mixed in the fact, you also have one of the best defensive coordinators across the entire league, and you're talking about something extremely special, maybe once in a lifetime opportunity for San Francisco, John Lynch, and Kyle Shanahan to make a real Super Bowl push this upcoming year. But if they want to just replace Deebo Samuel with another wide receiver, they could pick up Davante Adams from the Jets, who they've been linked to. This has been his 5th straight 1,000-yard season, and I think he's a better pure wide receiver than Deebo Samuel. He also wants to play on the West Coast, and if San Francisco does want to wait it out, it does appear right now that the Jets will be willing to release him. With that being said, there are some caveats for any deal that would happen with Deebo Samuel. Any trade before June 1st would put $31 million in dead money on the books for San Francisco, so it's likely he would be traded June 2nd or later. But if a deal does materialize for San Francisco, I think they're probably going to move off Deebo Samuel this year. He hasn't had a 1,000-yard receiving season since 2021 and really hasn't ever looked like the same player since his breakout year. But ultimately, these are just my thoughts on Ian Rappaport reporting that San Francisco is looking to trade Deebo Samuel this offseason, and I want to hear your thoughts down below. Which player would you like to see them trade for? Maybe Myles Garrett, Davante Adams on the offensive side of the ball? It would also mean a ton to me if you could like and subscribe, and as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.